Namaste and welcome. Welcome to each and every one of you. One of the major problems found all over the world is not only the gross overuse of our external resources, but a gross underuse of our internal resources. This is a quote from my friend and teacher, Dr. Jean Houston. I see the breath as one of those inner resources. Only recently has the role of breathing and respiratory behavior been recognized as an important factor influencing health. For thousands of years, Eastern medical practitioners viewed the breath as a major part of man's complex energy systems. For example, you and I can calm or energize ourselves naturally and easily with the breath. Perhaps this is why ancient Indian writings say, "A friend more true than the science of the breath has never been seen nor heard." So let us begin by sitting and reconnecting yourself wherever you are, on your couch, sitting tall, closing your eyes, just placing the hands lightly on the floor. Lower the chin slightly so the neck is nice and long, and breathe for a moment in and out of your fingers. You can just use your imagination as you breathe in and out, and you just reconnect yourself with the earth, with this moment, with this time, wherever you are, breathing in and out of the fingers. Good, out and out and out. Now what we're going to do today is prepare the body for a half shoulder stand, and then we're going to do Surya breathing, which is a very interesting, energizing breath. So start by rotating the shoulders. I think you'll find this class interesting, and even if you're here for the first time, of course you're welcome, and I know you can do parts or all of this. So sitting tall, this is Dandasana, or stick pose, is this sitting tall, and I hope that you're off your couch by now and just placing the hands on the floor. Turn one hand so it faces the wall behind you and just lean forward and try to find that bicep and just pull the shoulder back and release, pulling the shoulder back and release. And if this is not comfortable for you today, you could do a shoulder roll. All right, because we're going to open the chest and keep the flexibility going in the chest and shoulder area to prepare for our half candle pose. So this is a very tight area. It's a very strong area for us to carry deep stresses of our day. All right, let's just do a little shoulder rolling here and bending the knees, sitting tall. Put the hands on your knees and breathe in, exhaling, leaning back, a rounded back, and just hold on to the knees for a moment and just let the back stretch from the center of your spine outwards. It is what I call a soft C back. Inhaling, sit tall, lift your chin up, breath in. Exhaling, rounding the back, and then lifting the chin, lifting the breastbone, opening the chest, exhaling again, a few more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Sometimes we have to move the body, the little rusty areas of tightness we have all over the body, just move them, not hold them still and stagnant. And soon, very soon, they really open up. And then cross your ankles, hold on to your toes. You're going to breathe in, exhaling out with a let's do one sniffing breath in. Sniff, sniff, sniff in, and cleansing breath out. Pulling the abdominal muscle in, out at the end. Stale air, toxins out. And then sitting up. All right, we're going to slowly roll down, just placing the hands on the knees again, and roll down very slowly. Slowly. Keep this abdominal muscle being pulled right up to your chin. Up to your chin. The lower back is on the floor. Now let's sit up. All right, sit up. All right, let's come up. Just try it one more time. Breath in. Exhaling last time. Just hold there again. Taking your time, letting those muscles of your shoulders, your back, stretch out. Raise your arms above your head. Keep the knees bent just for a moment. All right, and raise the arms over your head. When you raise the arms, notice that the lower back arches slightly. And we want to stop that by just tucking the pelvis. So you keep the lower back long, and this helps to keep pain from the back. Raise the arms over your head and stretch one side and stretch the other. Stretch the day out of the ribs and the shoulders. All right, let's squeeze your eyes, open your mouth, a good yawn. And keep the lower back pressed into your floor. Good. Now let's straighten the legs, straighten the legs. And the same thing. Just stretch the right side and push with your heel. Try to keep that arch out of the back by tilting the pelvis, and then relax the arms. This should be a very enjoyable stretch as you stretch the left side again. Left arms and ribs, pelvic tilt. Push with your heels, squeeze your eyes. Oh, good. Put the hands now behind the back of your head. Lift the elbows up to the ceiling and just gently bring your chin to your throat. And what we're doing here is just stretching out the neck muscles, the shoulder muscles. You're not yanking. Good. And then head to the floor and bring the knees up. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Turn your toes in slightly and press your knees and your inner thighs, tilting the pelvis as we just do a little sit-up here. As you lift the chest, lift your collarbone and down. And press the knees, tilt the pelvis, lift with the collarbone, do not yank, and down. Let's try this with a breath. Press the knees, tilt, exhale, lift, and down. And this will be the last time as you press, tilt, all these different directions, and then you lift with the collarbone, not the back of your neck, and just hold for a moment. Let the head just relax in your hands. You're breathing, you're holding the posture, but not your breath. And then head to the floor. Roll your head to the right slightly, or just to the left or right, and then to the opposite side. So we're stretching the neck muscles out. All the little exercises that I'm doing today, I have in mind that we are preparing your body to do a half candle position. And your neck is a very important part of this. So you just go side to side. Do it consciously, won't you? Let's try it with some breathing. Exhale and roll the head in one direction. The ear goes to the floor. Back to your center. And then opposite side. Inhaling. Ear to the floor. And then back to your center. I'm going to use a belt today if you have one. You should have it close by, and we'll start by just the bridge pose, hands alongside of your body, tilting the pelvis. This posture starts from your feet, so you press down on your feet, and you roll each vertebra up one at a time. The caution here is that your knees are very comfortable. They're about hip width apart. Rolling up into a bridge pose, you pause, and rolling down. Let's do this a few more times. Rolling up. No pressure or squeezing in your lower back. Rolling down. Continue now, rolling up. You can breathe in as you roll up and rolling back down. You're just giving your back a nice massage a few more times. This is just lifting a little higher, but always no pinching in the lower back. And rolling up. Good. Let's come off the heels of your feet. You're on the ball of the foot and rotating the shoulders in. Notice that little move, what I did? I rotated the shoulders. I brought my elbows in, shoulders, elbows in, palms are up, tilting the pelvis now. No pain in the back as you breathe in. And exhaling down, vertebra at a time, and have the hips be the very last to come down. All right, let's try that one more time. Rolling under, coming up into your bridge pose. Tuck or rotate the shoulders in. Tuck under. Breath in. Neck is free as you're rolling slowly down. Draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze, hold, and release. Squeeze, hold, and release. And just pressing the thigh into the chest, release. Soothing for the back. Good. Roll over onto your side so you can see me. Just roll over onto your side, and we're going to place the body in cobra pose. Feet hip width apart, hands beneath your collarbone, really well beyond or back of your collarbone, and elbows in close to your body. All right? Check to see that you're in your own position. Since I can't see you, you have to really be in charge of it yourself. Pull the shoulders down from your ears and forehead lightly to your floor. Tuck the pelvis again. Grow long legs. And inhale comfortably high. Exhaling down. This is a comfortable cobra. Just tipping the pelvis, pubic bone, the whole pelvic bowl towards the chin. Inhale comfortably high. Exhale down. Please just use your hands for balance. Lift them up 1/4 of an inch. Lift, lift, lift. And then place them down. Tuck in chin, nose, and forehead. That's the way you can tell if you're putting too much weight in the hands. Tuck under. And now, again, lifting the chest, the collarbone. Pause, exhaling down. Keep the navel onto the floor. A few more times now, and we'll do a leg raise with this, or just with a bent knee. Rolling up into your cobra. Bend one knee. Pause. And exhaling out. And the opposite side. Again, comfortable cobra. Bend the other knee. Exhale down. And let's try that one more time. Comfortable cobra. Bent knee. Pause. Exhaling down. And last time. Smoothly. Slowing things down. Pause. Exhaling down. Fine. Make a pillow out of your hands. Just sink for a moment. Let your heels go out to the side and just sink for a moment. Breathing, exhale out through the nose. And let this time now, let your floor be your teacher. For as you breathe in, the belly muscle softens. The mid-ribs expand. The upper chest fills. And exhaling out and out and out. I think it's interesting how you can feel your breath in a different way when you're lying down on your belly. All right. Now, just one more little series here is your locust pose, and we'll just do it a few times. I rest my head comfortably in my hands. Stretch one leg back and really create space in your back. Exhale, lift that leg up. The hips stay to the floor. And down. And the opposite leg. Stretch it to create space. And now exhaling up. Inhaling down. All right, let's do both legs up. We're going to take a breath in. Exhale, both legs up. And as you hold, breathe comfortably. Both legs down. Turn over onto your side. All right, just turning over onto the side and bring your knees once again into your chest. Squeeze, holding, and release. Now we'll do a bridge with a belt. So I'm going to use my belt. You can use a dish towel. And if you don't have one, you certainly can clasp your hands together. So I'm going to just follow along here. I'm going to place the belt here alongside of my body, push down on the feet, roll up into the bridge, get some space by coming off the heels of the feet and holding on to my belt. You can turn and look here at this point if you need to, but my fingernails are facing the buttock area, and straightening the arms, opening your stance of your hands so that they're more than, maybe even shoulder width apart. Roll the shoulders in, just gives you a little extra breath in. Good. Exhaling and come down slowly and slowly. That little, just using a belt is so wonderful for opening the chest. And hopefully by now, I'd like you to just sit up if you'd like and watch how I go into a half candle pose. Because when you are in half candle pose, what I don't want you to do is to turn your head with a lot of pressure on your neck and shoulder areas. We will start, so please, I need to trust you with this. Just watch this first time. Bring your knees into your chest. We'll start from forehead to knee position. You're going to keep the head up until the legs straighten, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. We'll start with your knees to chest. You're going to bring the elbows to the floor, and then I'm doing it in slow motion. I straighten the legs, slipping the hands down, and lift the hips right up. There's very little stress on the neck at all. I'm going to cup my hands to my hip bones and do the half candle very comfortably. I'll give you more direction when we're into it. And I'll watch how I come down. I bring my knees in towards my face. And now the hands accept the sacrum and the pelvis. It will just slide right down, the pelvis slide right down, and my head lifts and follows my knees. This takes all the strain out of my shoulders when I do a half candle in this way. Practice it with me now, all right? We'll practice so you sit sideways, just listen to my words. We'll start with hands beneath the thighs, and we'll do a few nose to knee position first. Now let's lift with the collarbone, exhaling, lift nose to knee. Pause. Inhaling, head to the floor. And exhaling, lift with the collarbone. This really relaxes the neck. Now keep the head up. Slip the elbows to the floor, hands down the seat, straightening the legs. Push the hips up and up and up. Once there, do not look here, and try to bring your shoulders and shoulders together. And just hold here. The heels of my hands are holding, and they're accepting the rim of the pelvic bone. You can really feel it beneath your hands. And pause here. Feel the shoulders and the upper arms, how they support so well the full weight of your body. There's lots of space between my chin and throat. The neck is free. There's no discomfort in the neck. Your head probably feels, or the face feels a little heavy. And if you look up to your toes, they're behind your head. They're not directly up to the ceiling. The legs are comfortable and straight. Let's bend your right knee and exhale. And inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, bend the opposite knee in. And straighten it. Bend both knees in towards the face. Shift the weight into your hips so your hands feel it and accept it. And now, as you come down, let your face follow the knees very easily. And rest. Knees to chest. I'd like to try that one more time. All right, one more time. So, knees into chest. Lift with the collarbone. Slide the hands, straighten the legs, and push down with your elbows right up. Once you're there, elbows a little closer together. Let the weight of the hips go into the hands. Close your eyes. Feel your shoulders, your upper arms are the strong base of your posture. Take a few exhalations now. Focus only on the exhalations. Fluids drain from the legs. This posture rests the heart. Brings circulation to the face. No strain in the chin, and exhaling one knee towards the face, and then straighten the leg. Other knee in towards the face. And slowly straighten it. Bring both knees in as you exhale. Breathing comfortably will come down very slowly. The hands support the hips. The face follows the knees. And your hips come to the floor. Bring the hands behind the back of your thighs and return the head to the floor. Just pause here and breathing in. There are big and deep back muscles in your back that support you as you do this posture. And they are relaxed when you do your knees to chest. Roll for a moment from side to side and from side to side, just massaging the back. All right, rolling from side to side. Will you now just cross your ankles? Hold on to your instep. You're going to lift the collarbone. We're going to come up to a seated position and just keep the head lifted in the same way and roll up into a seated position. Good. And just pause here for a moment and you can feel a quieting, the quietness of the half candle position. Now, I'd like to invite you to do a twist with me, and we can stretch the legs out, all sorts of ways to do a twist. Let's bring the right ankle or the right leg over the left, and the left hand to the right knee, raising the left arm up, and bringing the hand behind you, fingertips towards the wall behind you, and your thumb facing the spine. Breath in, and exhaling, the navel to the right, ribs right, shoulder right. Look over your shoulder. And then you inhale, come back to center. One more time, breath in. Exhaling, navel right, ribs right, shoulder back. You can feel yourself go a little further this time. And then release. And then change. Left over right. Right hand to the left knee. Stretch up. Then bringing the fingers now, that thumb facing the spine. Sit tall. And navel left. Ribs left. Shoulder. Do not yank the head around. Pause. And release. This will be the last time as the navel left. So you go do your twist in pieces. Where the hand touches the knee helps you to be in charge of this stretch. And then release slowly, remembering that shoulder stand and twists are very calming for the nervous system. Sitting up tall for a moment, sit on your sitting bones, put one hand to the floor, lift the opposite arm up, good stretching upwards, exhaling slowly to the side. Lean slightly forward so that it does not bother your back. And as you proceed with this, just bring the hand that you're leaning on back behind you, palm turned upwards. Be sure that you're on your sitting bones, and then back to center and change. The opposite hand to the floor, lifting the other arm up, breath in, exhaling to the side. Try to lean forward slightly, and then just bring the other hand under the hand you were leaning on, and look underneath your arm if you'd like. And then back to center. Just place the hands on your knees, close your eyes for a little breathing. Let us close with Surya breathing. Surya means the sun, sunshine breathing, energizing for the whole body. Sitting tall, the neck and the head in straight alignment. Look at your right hand and curl your first and second finger into the palm of your hand. And now close your left nostril with a third or ring finger. Inhale through the right nostril. Lips are closed. And now close the right nostril with your thumb and exhale left nostril. Close left, inhale right, long, smooth, at your rhythm, not at mine. And now close right, exhaling left. Pull the belly in gently at the end. And then change. Inhale right, relaxed belly. And exhale left. Continue at your rhythm. And sunshine breath in through the right. Exhaling fatigue out on the left. And last time, breathing in through the right, effortless and smooth. Exhaling on the left side, long, silky breath. And now place the hands in your lap. Imagine a large, energizing sun above your head, and the light streams down over your face and ears, the back of your neck, streaming like a multicolored cloak. Colors across your shoulders, your back, and your chest, surrounding you completely. Sit for a few more moments in this warm, healing cloak of light. And continue sitting as you would like until the next time. Namaste.